Welcome to Toffee Blue View, your source for all things Everton. Hi, Gerry. He, David. He, Max. Yeah, we're here. All right, we gotta prep. We gotta discuss. There's a game on Wednesday. All right, because we're getting into this holiday season and the games are just flying. All right, so many of them, maybe too many, and I don't care because I love it.
Don't know.
All right.
Yeah, when you're not getting beat, it's actually quite fun when they play, isn't it?
Yeah.
For a while there, I was dreading the weekends, but now we're doing all right. I actually look forward to them.
Like, shit, we gotta play again.
Yeah.
No.
I was there.
This is nice, you know. So Wednesday, Newcastle. All right. So just to go into their form really quick, this is the part where I rattle off a bunch of shit. Most recently, they lost to Leicester 3-2 on a late own goal. All right. They scored first in that game. Very much, I think they scored first against Chelsea as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
So that's 2 straight games where they've scored early and ended up losing. They lost to Chelsea 3-1. All right. They're currently 16th with 15 points. They are one of those teams we are actually ahead of. I like saying that. That's refreshing, you know. The lineup that they could very, very possibly go with: Darlow, Yedlin, Lachelle, Lejeune, Manquillo, Hayden, Marino, Richie, Joselu, Atsu, and Gale. All right. They also might go with Mitrovic. They might go with Mitrovic. They may throw him in there. Maybe try to grab something on a set play. Also, you may see a Jose Perez thrown in there. All right. They've got some players, you know, and Rafa has made them into a respectable side. But they're on a little bit of a downturn lately. They started off strong and they're falling, and we happen to not be.
Yeah.
All right.
When you look back at the start of the season, they didn't really play that many great sides, and now I think they're getting found out a little bit when they're facing some tougher sides. And I don't really know why Benitez is considered like a legend already. There, he hasn't. I know he brought them back up, but he hasn't really done much for them yet, has he? And I think they're going to struggle this year. If I'm being totally honest.
Like you say, Gerry, they've got some good. They have got some. You know, they've got some players there. I mean, you know, Dwight Gale's found the net twice, I think, in his last 2 games. They haven't won in 7. You know, so that kind of indicated the kind of a problem amongst the team. And I mean, I watched that game against Leicester, and it's like they were their own worst enemy at times. Kind of a bit like Everton in a sense earlier on in the season. I mean, kind of a bit on self-destruct mode. I mean, Jose Perez scoring an own goal in the 86th minute. You know, I did think just things aren't going well for them, and I hopefully the kind of run continues, because I know Everton have got a trend of being a team where if you haven't been doing so good, Everton will come along and help you out, maybe give you a point or 3. So, you know, hopefully we kind of carry on their misery.
Yeah, I think when you're still scoring goals but losing games, I think that's very worrying, and we know better than anyone.
Yeah.
You know, this season, some of the Martinez years as well, we seem to score 2 or 3 every game, but we're still getting losing. I think Newcastle in that trend, and as Max said, we are everyone's best mate when they're in. Some of the times are hard, aren't we? But I fancy us this time. I think we're in good form and there for the taking.
Yeah, I think we're tough to score on right now. You know, I think that's 3 shutouts and then 1 goal allowed versus one of the most potent offenses in the league.
In Europe?
Yeah, they are. I mean, so I think our defense is starting to look pretty staunch. Our team defense, not just our back line, but the entire team is defending well. Yeah. So if we can hold them to 1 or fewer goals, so 1 or none, basically, and we've been scoring every game lately, finding a way. You know, I don't know, guys. I think this is doable. I'm not feeling like I used to when we were the downtrending team's best friend. I don't feel like that right now. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. Yeah. Yeah.
So before we get to our predictions, because I was like this close to like laying down a prediction, I'm like, wait, that's out of order. You know, I was like an inch away.
Gotta keep that OCD in line.
That's right. Yeah, there's a way we do things here. All right, we have a protocol. All right, line up. Who wants to start? Do you want me to start, or do you want to start?
I'll do mine just because it's really quick, unchanged. I wouldn't change it at all.
Hold on. From last game, the starting, or other games?
The derby.
Would you leave Nias in there?
No, sorry. I would change it actually.
I'm not going to change it, except I might change it.
I should have really cleared it up. I wouldn't change it from the team that say finished or come out for the second half. I think we had the second half team was spot on. Yeah, I'd like to see that second half team again. I wouldn't write Nias again off. I would give him another run, but maybe let's use him for lesser games. And that the team who come out at half time at Anfield, I think, should be the side that we start with.
I agree. I do agree. I just feel like there are a few tweaks in there that need to be made from Sunday. I think I do like Tom Davies, but he just didn't have the best of games, and maybe he just needs to sit out. I don't know. Possibly, bringing Schneiderlin starting because he does look like he's been playing well since Big Sam's took over. So yeah, I'm probably adding Lennon in place in the ass. Give Calvert-Lewin the chance to lead the line again.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to point this out. I wrote down my lineup. It is literally the exact same thing these two guys said. Literally. All right? Look at my really hard-to-read writing. Yeah. That right there, it's the exact same lineup. All right?
Great minds.
Pickford, Kenny, Holgate, Jags, Martina, Ghana, Schneiderlin, Rooney, Siggy, Lennon, DCL. You know? Yeah. And I would really like to see Nias come in later on in the second half, just as I still think he's a good impact sub. I think you throw his energy and strength on at the end of the game, and I think they won't be very prepared for it. But yeah. I have faith in this team. I do.
I'd love to see, particularly against these, obviously, with them not being in the best of form. Maybe that means even changing the starting lineup, but I'd love to see Lookman and Vlasic get minutes as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second half, I'd be great with it if it was second half, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do. I do think he's trying to have some consistency, you know?
Yeah.
And I think he realized with that first half team, that it wasn't as effective as he was expecting when he changed it up. And then he was like, you know what? I'm going to bring it back second half, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm a huge Davies guy. Anybody who's been watching this show for a long time knows, love Davies. And he's like my kid's favorite player, you know? But he hasn't had the best run for a little while here. Not bad. He'll be okay at some point. Throw Schneiderlin in there, see what happens. I've still not convinced on Schneiderlin, honestly. But I think we have been stabilizing when he played lately. Hard to disagree with that completely.
Yeah.
So, predictions.
I'm going out on one here. I think Everton are going to win 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
You said what?
3-1.
3-1. I'm going to say 2-0. I think we're going to shut them out. I think we're going to shut out. Clean sheet, actually. I said shutout, like American speak. This isn't, it's a clean sheet.
No, you can get away with shutouts.
Can you do that?
That's okay, yeah.
Great.
I feel like that. I feel like that one's being translated over here too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get 2 PKs. Does that translate? It doesn't.
Little PK in it. Oh, I like it. I'm going to try and get it going at the match. I'm just going to drop it in conversation and see if anybody pulls me.
They'll be like, "Oh, you've been listening and watching that American, haven't you?" And they're like, "Wait a minute, I'm on with him. I'm the one telling him not to say that."
And they'll say, "Well, we can't tell because that fucking camera that you use to record." So you're Pixel Dave, are you?
Pixel
That's me. Yeah,
That's amazing.
that's me.
Oh, Mystic Max and Pixel Dave. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, and we should point out that Max's streak was broken. Thankfully.
I did say my Derby one wouldn't work. I didn't even want to give his force me. Didn't even want to give a prediction for the Derby. They made me do it.
Well, of course, but no, I'm glad you were wrong on this one. You know what I mean? It's a plus. It takes the pressure off you. Now you don't feel the burden of having to know everything before it happens.
Yeah.
Trust me, you don't want that.
Unless we went 3-1, in which case we'll think, fucking hell.
Then it goes back to normal. Yeah, and then we're like, oh, he picked that last time, so we'd stop pressuring him. He was just faking. He knew the real score.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're prepped for Newcastle now. All right. One last thing. There is an American in the starting lineup, maybe, for Newcastle. DeAndre Yedlin.
Yeah.
That's a thing. All right. Oh, and familiar Christian Atsu, familiar player. All right. He's actually starting in the Premier League, and I don't think anybody who watched us play when he was on our team would have thought that at the time.
Nope. Never.
So I'm glad for him. Seems like a super sweet guy, though. You know what I mean? Doesn't he seem nice? You know? But he's worked his way back. That's cool. All right. So anyway, Wednesday, that's what's going to happen. All right? So yeah, that is it for our Newcastle preview. If you're digging the videos, please subscribe. All right? Like, comment. What do you think is going to happen in the Newcastle match? We'd love to hear from you. We respond to all these people. All right? So yeah, check out David's writing on the Sportsman and the Toffee Blues website. Check out Max's writing on the Toffee Blues website. Check out the Toffee Blues website. Check out the Toffee Blues on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah. I think my plugging's done. I'm excited about this. All right.
Yeah.
So no more. The show's over. Let's kick some ass on Wednesday. Yay. All right.
Toffees.
Yes. Bye.